shining bright lotus.
And welcome to week 4, our final week of the winter practice period, as we continue our journey through John McCransky's book, Awakening Through Love. So as way of a recap, in week 1, Mingpo reminded us that love is actually our nature, and the importance, of course, of allowing ourselves to be loved. He introduced us to a meditation practice of opening up to and then receiving love as an initial step in our daily practice. Then in week 2, Hosho taught us the importance of letting be and relaxing into our natural wisdom. Hosho taught us that as we find greater clarity and support in our field of care meditation, we can then learn to trust that what naturally arises is just as it should be. And again, this is a very non-conceptual practice, very similar to Zazen. Or to be more specific, it's probably more similar to Shikantaza, the Soto practice of just sitting. And then last week, Nanda spoke about extending the love that we receive to others. And this teaching builds on the initial field of care meditation by taking the gifts that we receive and offering these blessings to others. So this week I'll be looking at compassion as a liberating power. And this final topic and practice, while often the most challenging for many people, also lies at the very core of Buddhist Mahayana teachings, which is extending compassions to those who we may find the most challenging or the most difficult people in our lives. I would suggest, though, that the first challenge we will actually face is in the title of the talk, Compassion as a Liberating Power. The title itself begs the question, liberation from what? From whom? The title itself assumes a subject and an object. It's pointing us directly towards duality. The 19th century Dzogchen master Shabka Rinpoche counselled a disciple who declared that he'd realised the empty nature of phenomena. He had achieved shunyata. He'd experienced what we'd say in Zen is a kensho experience, a non-abiding glimpse of reality. So Shabka Rinpoche said, and I quote, "Now I have some heart advice to give to you. A sky needs a sun. A mother needs a child. A bird needs 2 wings. Likewise, emptiness alone is not enough. You need to have great compassion for all beings who have not realized this emptiness. Enemies, friends, strangers. You need to have compassion that makes no distinction between good and bad. You must understand that compassion arises through meditation, not simply from waiting, thinking that it may come forth by itself from emptiness." End quote. So the most interesting line for me in that quote is, you need to have compassion that makes no distinction between good and bad. No distinction between good and bad. Now, many of us can have compassion for ourselves. We can have compassion for our loved ones. We can have compassion for the poor, the downtrodden, the victims of society. Some of us can have compassion for the so-called bad people in the world. But then we've already fallen back into that trap of duality. They're them versus us, a subject and an object. Now, John McCransky, of course, is a Lama in the Tibetan Dzogchen tradition, and this is obviously reflected in his teachings. Now, I've never studied Dzogchen. To be honest, I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing the word correctly. I'm a student of Zen. And coincidentally, last week during my koan study, I passed the following koan. Master Josho Shushin preached to a large assembly. If we are even slightly conscious of right and wrong, we lose Buddha mind completely. Does anybody have anything to say about this? A monk walked forward and hit the master's jisha, their personal assistant, saying, "Why don't you answer the master?" The master went back to his personal room at once. After that, the jisha asked the master to explain. "Did the monk who struck me just now understand what you meant?" Joshu Jinshu said, "The person who was sitting could see the person who was standing, and the person who was standing could see the person who was sitting." Now, to understand that koan is to understand Shabkar Rinpoche's quote. You need to have compassion that makes no distinction between good and bad. And as Joshu says, if we are even slightly conscious of right and wrong, we lose Buddha mind completely. So as John McCransky says, compassion is definitely a form of love. But I would suggest that it's important to view it as an all-encompassing love that makes no distinctions. No distinction between right or wrong, good or bad. No distinction between anything which pulls us back into duality. Like love, compassion just is. Compassion emphasizes, or rather empathizes, with beings in their suffering, while wishing them deep freedom from it. To become enlightened, as the Buddha did, is to unify wisdom with compassion. For when the wisdom of emptiness dawns, it reveals the subtle causes of suffering in the mind, which of course is the tendency to grasp onto the self and to all aspects of experience as if they were substantial entities, rather than this empty, transient patterns of cognizance, which they really are. And this wisdom also reveals the suffering that all other beings, who are obviously subject to the same grasping tendencies, are also going through. So in this way we can begin to sense that self and other are the same. They're the same in both the cause of suffering and they're the same in the potential to be free from suffering. It then becomes natural to empathize with them and wish for their freedom from misery, as if it was our own misery and our own desire to be free from it. And in this way, wisdom empowers compassion for all beings. And of course the reverse is also true. Boundless compassion empowers wisdom. And as the boundless quality of compassion emerges, a compassion that empathetically reaches out to all beings is achieved. It empowers the mind to release its narrow framework of ego-centeredness for this infinite wisdom beyond it, what Jumpo would call clear, deep heart-mind. His Holiest, the Dalai Lama, also teaches that there are two things essential for the development of compassion. Number one is developing strong empathy for beings by sensing each to be as dear as one's own family. This may be your family of origin or it may be your family of choice. The point is people you feel love for or a direct closeness or affinity for. And secondly, developing a deep insight into the nature of the suffering that all are undergoing. And by doing that, we begin to recognize that to hate my enemy is to hate myself. To love my enemy is to love myself. To have compassion for my enemy is to have compassion for myself. I begin to understand that I am the unchanging reality, and the unchanging reality is I. So now I'm going to lead you through a metta practice, a loving kindness meditation. So begin by putting your glasses down, drink glasses, not eyeglasses. Close your eyes or cast your gaze downwards. Focusing now on your breathing. Not trying to breathe deeply or slowly or in any particular way. Just letting your breathing happen easily and mindfully. Begin wishing yourself the following. Saying the words in your head or out loud. Think about the words dropping down into your awareness, like dropping pebbles down into a well. May I be free from suffering. May I be well. May I be happy. May I have love and be loved. May I be free from suffering. May I be well. May I be happy. May I have love and be loved. And if you can, lay out the welcome mat for these kindly thoughts and really accept them in, like your most special friends visiting you. Welcome each thought into your heart, really listening to the message, not taking it lightly. Keep repeating the statements to yourself for as long as you need to. Notice as well how you respond to the words. May I be free from suffering. May I be well. May I be happy. May I have love and be loved. May I be free from suffering. May I be well. May I be happy. May I have love and be loved. And at this point, bring your awareness to someone who you love. Perhaps your partner or a close family friend, maybe a family member, or even a special pet. Bring them into your mind's eye as if they're right before you, here and now. Think about how special they are to you, how much you care for them, how much you love them. And just like you did for yourself, extend loving, kindly words and thoughts to them. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you have love and be loved. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you have love and be loved. And once again, just imagine your loved ones being able to accept these loving thoughts into their hearts. Perhaps you can imagine your loving, kindly thoughts being really welcomed by the recipient, who in turn reflects them back to you as well. If you've had any falling out with your loved ones, then do your best to reconcile that in your thoughts now. And stay with this for as long as you need to, for as long as you want to. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you have love and be loved. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you have love and be loved. And now let your loving kindness extend to someone who we might think of as being neutral. Not somebody who you have a very strong attachment to. Perhaps a barista in your local coffee shop, or someone who serves you in your local grocery store. Maybe someone you saw walking their dog earlier, or someone you see in the same bus queue as you. And once again, bring them into your awareness. And if you can, see them as if they are there in front of you. And extend some thoughts and words of loving kindness towards them. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you love and be loved. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you love and be loved. Once again, just imagine this neutral person being able to accept these loving thoughts into their heart. Perhaps, once again, you can imagine your loving, kindly thoughts being really welcomed by their recipient, who reflects them back to you as well. And again, stay with this for as long as you want to, as long as you need to. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you love and be loved. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you love and be loved. Now this next part may not be easy for some of us. The idea of befriending with loving, kindly thoughts and words someone you have particularly strong negative feelings for. It may be easier to start your practice with someone who you find annoying rather than someone who is your sworn deadly enemy, if indeed there is someone like that in your life. Once again, try and picture this person in front of you and focus on how they, just like yourself, are probably doing the best they can do to be happy, and how your perceptions of them may be a little bit different from the truth. If they have done things to annoy or offend you, then maybe you might be able to extend some thoughts of forgiveness towards them. Or maybe not. But maybe you could try. So if you can, and with whatever good feelings you can muster, begin extending the same loving, kind words and feelings towards this person. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you love and be loved. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you love and be loved. Now finally, Allow those feelings of loving kindness to extend to yourself, to your loved ones, strangers and those you have problems with. You might like to extend those feelings to all members of the group and out into the whole population of the planet. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings love and be loved. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings love and be loved. Repeat to yourself to finish. I am the unchanging reality. The unchanging reality am I. I am the unchanging reality. The unchanging reality am I. I. Reality. Reality. I.
Shining bright lotus.